Hi, good peoples. It's my hope that all is well with you and God has been faithful upon your life. My name is Brother Nolex Monica. It's my humble time to be with you this evening, and I'd like to do my first episode, that is tonight. Please help me share to others. Help me like the video, comment, and do everything that is possible to support this system. Thank you. And now I'd like to share with you, the topic is all about hindrance upon our life. There are many things that hinders our life from prosperity. So here I'd like to share with you some things that hinders prosperity in our lives. The first thing that can hinder our lives from prosperity is what we call a curse. And a curse from the Bible. The Bible says that no curse happen without a cause. So there must be a cause behind so that the curse can happen. It also lists specific blessings for our lives in Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1 to 14. The blessing that he the Lord names are contingent upon our obedience. So in order for these blessings to come into our lives is that we must apply three fundamental steps, that is listening attentive to the voice of the Jehovah or the voice of God. Also the second one, to keep or guide the words, or the third one, to do the word. So you should always read the word and try to practice the word. Try to do it like it says. Try to practice so you can do away with those curses. So here I'd like to share some causes of curse. So here we can see the first one is idolatry. We can see it from the Deuteronomy 27 from verse 15, Exodus 20:14 Exodus 20 from verse 4 to 5. That is Exodus 24 to 5. So this includes everything that keeps Christ from being the first position in our lives. So anything that it means a lot in your life, everything that you say you cannot do without, that is you are practicing idolatry, and that can be a curse upon your life, that can hinder you from receiving blessings from the Lord, because you have put that thing the first priority of giving. So from those things we can see that we should not do such kind of thing, but ask yourself the following question: who brought you into this world, and who suffered the labor pains of your birth? So you should take care. Whatever you put in front of you should be a symbol that God must become first before anything else. So the second one is that dishonoring our parents. When you dishonor your parents, that is another curse. You feel pain in their soul. So that pain can come out to be a curse. Some parents, they don't know how to speak. They don't know how to speak, but in their souls, their spirits, they feel it bad. So when they feel bad, already you've received a curse. So please make sure you should not make your parent feel sad. You should always be positive to your parents. This can be seen from Ephesians 6:1 to 2. It can be seen in Deuteronomy 27:16, and it can be seen in Ephesians 6:13, Proverbs 20:20, and Exodus 21:17. This is the only commandment that God has promised us to do. That is the fifth commandment. That is in the third one is illicit sexual relationships. There are many relationships that cause us to fall in curse, that we are told whatever you do sex with, you have shared your destiny. So when you have shared, or you have connected your destiny, and that can happen, you can change your destiny. So some people have already changed their destinies. Their destinies were shining bright, but whatever they are doing, sex, they are doing bad things in their lives. So that sex has taken away the good thing upon their lives, and now they have received that bad thing from their partners. So you see, these are several different types of sexual sins. For example, fornications, that is premature sex. You should not do premature sex upon your life. So we are told the fourth one is to trust or put confidence in the flesh. When you trust your flesh so much, so your flesh will lead you not to respect God. This is seen from Jeremiah 17 from verse 5, and the other one is seen from Romans 3:20. So we should not always try to solve ourselves from through our flesh. We should always depend on Christ for everything. We should always, whenever we are in good times, we should always involve Christ. In bad times, in bad situations, we should always involve Christ to be upon our life and always bless us upon our life. We should always put Christ to be in our lives. So in number five that we can see, the stealing from somebody that can cause you to fall in a curse. When you take something from somebody without his permission, even if it's a small thing, can form you to feel yourself into a curse. The sixth one is spoken as from the servant of God. There are many people that have done it bad upon the servants of God. There are many people have been ordered by the servants of God to do something and they don't do it. So when the servant of God speaks anything negative upon your life, that is a curse already. So we should know how to go and solve with that man of God. And this is seen from Hebrews 13:17 and Deuteronomy 11:27. When you rebel against the servant of God and don't submit to his rightful authority, a curse can result because of ignoring the authority that God has placed in the church. So today we should be more careful. Many Christians, especially new Christians, they look to some people in the church for guidance, or not seeking for guidance from your spiritual daddy, spiritual moms, or spiritual mentors from that church. You just decide to find your friends so that you can share some things with, or you can discuss man of God. So when man of God feels pain in his spirit, that can form to be a curse. So and can hinder yourself from receiving blessings from God. So number 7 is that self-imposed curses. This is found in Psalms 34:13, is found in Proverbs 18:20, and also James 1:26. And this we should know that whatever we speak, or the tongue has power upon our life. Whatever the words we speak upon our life can be a curse or can be a blessing upon. So we should speak positive words upon our life so that we can have a positive thoughts upon our life. You should have a positive thoughts upon your life. Wherever you wake up in the morning, try to speak positive things upon your life, upon your day, so that God can bless your day. Whatever you speak through your mouth, you can see in the Bible that God spoke and everything was formed. So, and God created us from his own image and likeness. So we are like God. So whatever you speak from your tongue has power to bless you or has power to curse you. So you should be careful whatever you do. So another thing is that the eighth point is that spoken curses by parents. There are some parents, they do spoke bad things upon the lives of their children. So you should always speak positive things upon the life of your children. Sometimes you see a parent calls his son foolish, and the son becomes foolish. He calls his son something that is not worthy. You should always speak positive upon your children so that they cannot be found themselves to be cast by your words. So this should go to the parents. And also for those who have already, you should be careful with your parents. If your all parents are alive, you should take care of them so that they cannot feel any pain upon their spirit. Then another point is that spoken curse by the third parties. The third parties here, we can see brothers, we can see teachers and all that. There are many people there at school, teachers who are speaking bad things upon their lives, and they don't know what their life is now, what things they are facing now. There's some teachers, there's some brothers, there's some enemies speak bad words. You see, words have power. So when our tongue is powerful, we should be careful whatever we do. And this is found in Colossians 2:14-15. So another point is that the curse of others falls. So here we can receive curse from others' faults. Some people make us to fall in curse. So here we can see it from Genesis 27 from verse 13. We cannot carry the faults, the sins, and the load of anyone else's curse. The only one who can is Christ. So sometimes we find ourselves in some people's faults curse because we involve ourselves in those curses. Please take care of whatever you want to do. So another point is that spiritualism or witchcraft, even witchcraft can cause you in a curse. Whoever likes to go to these people we call witchcraft, witch doctors, so that he can get some help from there. We should know that we should depend on Christ for anything so that we can receive blessings. Only Christ can bless us. Only Christ can form us to receive whatever we want in our lives. So we should put Christ in whatever situation we are, not depending on man like you, not depending on man that can make you to fall in curse. So please take care. And here there are some what you have to do to break these causes, these curses. I mean. So first thing, you should ask God to forgiveness from God. If you have sinned, you should go to your knees and ask God to forgive you. The second point is that breaking away from any of these practices that are in your life. Those practices you should move away from them. You should not take them anymore, any longer. Renounce these curses. You should also renounce. So renouncing is that you should take them to the cross of Calvary. That is, we set free from the cross of Calvary. Leave them there. You should not carry those curses. Forsake your life of idolatry. You should always put Christ in front of anything. You should always make sure that Christ begins before anything else. You should love Christ more than anything else in your life. Annually, all types of words that have been spoken against your life, whether they are spoken by parents, third parties, yourself, or a spiritualism or spiritual parents. So we should also be careful on that. We should also be careful on whatever we do. Thank you, and God bless. It's not the receiver of blessings is sin. So next point I'll speak upon is sin. So make sure you follow. Thank you, and bye bye. See you next time.